let's talk about Iceland. So our day started off leaving Iceland, Norway. We had like a whole day-ish there, half day-ish there. And then we got into Reykjavik. That's where we were staying the whole time we were in Iceland. Sorry, my brain is a bit scrambled from all the travel. So we landed in Reykjavik at about, I want to say 8 o'clock Reykjavik time. And what was nice about that night, well, interesting or fun about that night, is that was the night we were going on a Northern Lights safari, where basically you're hunting down the Northern Lights trying to see them. So at 9:30 at night, my mom and I went to a bus stop to go on a Northern Lights tour. And within about an hour, we stopped at this big clearing, because the big thing with Northern Lights is you have to go to a place where there aren't clouds, so that you can get a clear picture of the sky. And what I didn't know about Northern Lights is you actually very hard to see them with the naked eye. The best way to see them is through cameras. So I, with my camera, took these pictures. So you can see a little bit, some of the photos you can see the pink a bit more, which is pretty cool because we got to see green and pink. But these are the professional photos that the guide took. I mean, they're phenomenal. Thank goodness we had a guide who would actually take professional photos for us. It was just so lucky and so great. So that tour was from about 10 o'clock to 2:30. When I wasn't on the tour, well, when we weren't looking at Northern Lights, I was just sleeping. I just stole my dad's pillow because my dad likes to travel with a big pillow when we travel, and I was just curled up on the bus taking a little nap, and it was great. But then we woke up the next day and we did a bunch of things. We started off by going to this gorgeous viewpoint. It was so stunning, so serene. I just love going to these different places and seeing all the different landscapes and different perspectives. And you can see it is all just so gorgeous. Then after that, we went to a place where we could see a bunch of geysers. What was really cool about the geysers is they would bubble because it was so hot. The temperature was between 80 to 100 degrees Celsius, which was really cool. Well, really hot. And we ended up staying for a while. I was able to get a bit of footage from 2 little geyser blows, but the second I put my camera down, like a 12-foot tall geyser blow. So that was pretty great. We missed it perfectly. So here are the 2 little geysers. On that tour, we went to a place which was a geothermal bakery. So it was near a hot spring, and what's really cool about this place is they would make this rye bread. They would put it in a pot, cover it with cellophane, and then bury it in the ground. And then 24 hours later, you had a loaf of bread. So crazy, so cool. Here's the footage from that.
The bread is like this, like a mummy. We need to dig a hole in the ground and find boiling water to put inside the pot.
So here are the 2 holes where they dig to bury their pot for their bread. This is our guide undigging, I guess, the pot to show us the bread that she put in 24 hours ago.
So we have here the pot.
Look at the water.
You can see like so here inside you can see the bubbles, the boiling water.
Oh my word.
Yes. So this is because the lava hits the water underground. The temperature of the ground inside is more or less 100 degrees Celsius.
Whoa.
It's like 200 something Fahrenheit.
But before we could unveil our bread, we had to bury tomorrow's bread so that tomorrow's tour can see bread. So she buried that back up. Then our bread got a little bath in the water because we were right next to a lake, or I'm not sure, I think it was a lake. So this just cooled off, got all the dirt off while she answered some more questions. But now it's time for the big reveal of the bread.
Look at this. So it's very beautiful. It's not a chocolate cake, but it's delicious. I promise you. You can smell the bread. Beautiful carrot cake or something like that.
Looks like a chocolate cheesecake.
Yes, I'm super happy when the bread is like this because sometimes it's a little bit raw on the top, sometimes it's overcooked. So today is beautiful. It's amazing. So,
Did you put it in yesterday?
yes.
Good job.
And look at this.
Oh wow, that looks so
Look
good.
at the texture. So now we have to put this in 4 pieces to cool down because it's very hot.
Not only did we get to see the unveiling of this bread, but we also got to try it. So they were giving us butter and smoked trout to taste the bread with. Since I'm gluten-free, I didn't try it, but it looked so delicious. My mom tried it and she absolutely loved it. So this rye bread was baked in a geothermal bakery where it's like cooked with lava. It takes 24 hours to make, and we're all having some soup. Yum!
So after the geothermal bakery, we had to go back to the apartment where we were staying because my brother had to write a final. So I just chilled for a little bit while he wrote his final. But then as soon as he was done, we all piled into the car to go to the Blue Lagoon, which it was so magical, so serene. Also, I just realized Bob is sitting there. Say hi to Bob, my minion.
He gets fed twice a day and watered. Sunlight on the weekends, okay? He's fine. Don't worry about Stanley. You mind your fucking business, first of all.
It was just so serene, so magical. It was so warm, obviously because it's a geothermal spa, but I made sure to put my hair up in a bun so that my hair didn't get super like crackly. I've seen so many horror stories from the, what is in the water? I think it's like sulfur and cellulose, I'm not sure. I'll correct it in the edit of what actually is in the water. But it makes your hair incredibly dry, so I made sure to not get any in my hair. Then we also did the face mask that was there. I wanted to take some pictures while I was there, but it was raining, so couldn't take any pictures. So just pretend these aesthetic models, which I put on the screen at Blue Lagoon, are me. Maybe I'll stick my face on them, who knows. So that was really cool. It got really warm, and actually being in the rain was really cool because it would be really warm, but then there would be these little water droplets falling on your head, and it just felt really magical. So I was able to cross off 2 things on my bucket list, which is insane. I got to cross off seeing the Northern Lights and swimming in the Blue Lagoon. But the whole time we were in the Blue Lagoon, my parents were like, oh, we have to come back to Iceland. We love it here so much. We have to come back, because since we were only there for 48 hours, we didn't get to do as much as we had originally planned because we had to cut our trip shorter for personal reasons. But we originally were going to go snorkeling between tectonic plates, we were going to go snowmobiling, we were going to go riding Icelandic horses. So we definitely want to come back to Iceland, and it's about a 4-hour flight from New York, which is about a 4-hour flight. So not bad with all the long distance travel we've done, because when we used to travel to South Africa, it used to be 36 hours door to door. So my family is used to long travel days. But I also, while I was in Iceland, I had to listen to a lot of Leivey. Her new album, Chef's Kiss, so good, love it. But I really enjoyed Iceland and I really want to go back. I really hope you enjoyed this travel vlog. If you did, you could let me know by giving this video a like. You can also subscribe if you want to. While you're there, it's right there. It's a fun red button. You can push it. It'll change color when you subscribe. Magical. Anyway, I had such a fun time on this travel journey, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now.